My all-time favorite food is pizza, hands down. So naturally, I've decided to take on the ultimate challenge, a pizza factory speed run in Farming Simulator 22. Let's see if we can turn a field of wheat, a herd of cows, and everything in between into a fully operational pizza empire, cranking out all 4 pizzas from the factory fast. Probably not. All right. Wild idea. First, do we have a farm? Is this even gonna work? It's not gonna work. We're gonna do a different map. Alma, Missouri, pizza production, speed run, incoming. Okay, so want to confirm something real quick before we get started. Statistics, time played, total 0. We're starting at 0 time. We do have a farm here on Alma, Missouri. I've been wanting to play this map one last time. We did an SWU farm rescue series on this map. I wanted to do my own playthrough as well. Our goal is to get a pizza production up and running and be able to make all 4 pizza types. It's gonna be crazy. Let's see what fields we own. Let's see what kind of land we get to start with here. So it looks like we have 3 major fields, 4, 9, and 3 on this view. Alfalfa. Okay, so we have an alfalfa field. That's pretty cool. And that will help with the cattle, I believe. And then that means we have a wheat field here, and I don't know why these are all shut off, and a cornfield. Okay, not bad. We have a chicken coop. Ooh, some nice equipment. We'll go over that later. But let's see. So we have a chicken coop. I think there's a cattle, because we're gonna need cheese. Is that horses? Is this a horse farm and not a cattle farm? Oh no. Oh no, cow barn. Let's visit the cow barn. Here it is. Perfect. Okay, so we do need some milk. We need milk. Oh, we have 120 cows. Okay. They are 18 months old, so I don't know if they've given birth yet. So reproduction says 0. I don't know if they're going to actually produce milk with the mods we have in play. So we'll find out, but we have to get them all food. We are going to, for the sake of this, we need eggs. We don't need eggs because we just need flour, and we don't need eggs to make flour. We need tomatoes, potatoes, olive oil, cheese. Oh, we do need eggs for the egg pizza. I take it back. So we do want the chickens, but we absolutely do not want to deal with having to take care of sheep. And so we're gonna go over here right now and select all of them and sell them. Okay, perfect. Next, let's see, does this come with anything in the silos? Doesn't look like it. And the wheat, when is that gonna be ready to harvest? It is ready to harvest. Okay, so I think we know what we're starting with. The animals are gonna be a little hungry for a little bit, but we do have the alfalfa we can cut for food for the cows. And we have the wheat that we can get. Yeah. We can get the wheat. So we're gonna do the wheat first because I want to get the chickens feed, and I also want to get the straw going. We have a nice ground baler here. We might try to swap that out for something else. But we're gonna have most of the equipment we need, which is nice. It's just gonna be getting the right amount of all the goods that we're gonna need, the products, and find a place to build the pizza production. This has gotta be where the combine is. The harvester's gotta be in here. Open, hello, open. I'm clicking the mouse. Interactive. Hello? Is there a door? That's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got in here. Can we open it now? Okay, perfect. Okay, so we got this. Oh, the max. Can you open too, please? What? No. Let's not play do-si-do. You guys need to open all the way. And I can't from out here? Okay, so you're open from here. Oh, it was me playing do-si-do. I'm in a silly mood, guys. I'll probably edit a lot of that out, but let's get this set up the way we want. I do not want what I just saw to happen. I don't like automatic starts. Stop and go, that's fine. Fuel usage low. We're gonna play on easy. We're gonna play ×5. And there's no real other rules. Speed override is going to be allowed. Auto loading is going to be allowed. This is, we're late in Farming Simulator 22 to be doing something like this. So I think it's completely fine to use all the mods. And if we do this in 25, these type of speed runs or challenges, like just rushing one production, which I'm kind of thinking as a new series type, then we will have different rule sets and different limitations when it comes out, which will make it a little bit longer of a playthrough than this one's gonna be. So I'm hoping to do some things with this to speed it up and complete it in the next 2 weeks, which might come to a screeching halt, depending on how I'm feeling about producing these videos. We'll find out. Okay, we got to find our field though. We haven't been there before. We're brand new to the environment. I do believe we have a decent, hold on, I just confused myself big time. What is growing? Oh, this is not our field, even though this is like connected to our property. That's not our field. Okay, so that one cost $500,000. Because I haven't really comprehended, like olives is gonna be the worst part of this, and we'll have to get somewhere for that going. And you know, we just have to produce it. We don't have to, we have to get one pallet is gonna be my rule. And I think that would make sense. Is this our field access back here? There we go. To do it that way. But you know, I'm making this up as I go, so we'll see how it goes. And I don't know this map at all. We'll eventually, we want to get to field 9. Yeah, we'll eventually get there. We might have wanted to bring the header, but I believe, yeah, we are to our, okay. So this is our alfalfa field. So we went the long way, but this leads us to, oh, crop destruction. I'm staring at the map. Okay, we're leaving that on. Here we are with our wheat crop here. So let's go ahead and cruise up and we'll get started with the harvest, and I'll eventually probably hand it over to a worker. Moisture mod, we got to get rid of that, but we don't want to, we want to stop. Okay, we'll be right back. And then we want to hit that button. I believe it is, yes, getting our straw dropped, and the yield seems decent. This is a bright map. The screen feels really bright, but this is, yeah, this is a decent sized field, so this is going to take a little bit of time, and we talked about this being a fun speed run. So I do like to go, I'm not going to go like 19 miles an hour. I think that's a little excessive, but like maybe 10. I like it where the straw still drops evenly when I do the speed override like this. So we'll get this going, get it to a point where I feel like we can hand it over to a worker. And our corn's looking like it's coming in a few months. Boy, the graphics on this map feel a little off to me. I'll hold judgment. All right, let's keep going. All right, one time around the headland, and we are sitting at about 85%. That seems pretty good. I think what we'll do is, I was gonna go twice around, but I didn't realize how huge this is. Holy crap. All right, let's find out what we have for trailers here, for grain bins. I guess the best way is probably to go into the store, isn't it? So we just have the one. Is that so? Okay, I think we'll go with the John Deere. Oh, come on, Chris. And I'm also starting to realize how large this challenge might be still. Okay, this is like a maze. Okay, where is everything? Where was that trailer at? By the silo. The bins. That makes sense. Not so very speedy speed run. There's got to be a different way that I'm just not seeing to that field. So alfalfa field is behind. Yeah, let's go this route. I think I wanted to drop on the field there. Let's go this way. So there's the alfalfa field, which, let's learn a little bit. I thought I was going to be able to double up and get some grassier stage. Oh, I'm so confused. Ready to harvest. Okay, it is ready to harvest. We'll have to see what kind of mower we have, and we'll probably want to, I don't know if we can do silage alfalfa. I guess we could. We need hay and silage for the best results for the cows to get milk. So yeah, starting to go over the things in my head. We're gonna need is a bakery, or not a bakery, but a flour mill. And then we're gonna need a milk, not a milk production, a cheese production. So we need to take the milk from the cows to a cheese production. We need to get some olives going, and a greenhouse. I'll have to double check. Potatoes is another thing that we need, so we'll have to get that at some point. Okay, I do want to see about setting this up on Courseplay. I do have it installed, perfect. We're gonna do 2 headlands, and it's gonna be a little wasteful, but it's gonna allow me to do multiple things. Once they're done unloading, I'm gonna let them start, and let's shut this tractor off. And while that's going, let's see what we have for a mowing setup. So we do have a front and a rear mower, and this tractor has a front PTO. Does it have enough horsepower? I think so. And I do see a tedder and a windrower, so we should be good to do whatever we like with this. Oops. Messing with the tedder already. This is a fun start to a map here. This is pretty nice. Okay, so let's unfold these. And I don't know if there's 2 stages or if it's at the 2nd stage, but it says ready to harvest. We're gonna do it. Let's go ahead and drop both of them, activate both of them, and we'll go ahead and get in here and start cutting it. You can see it is a little bit of a different color than the grass was on the outside, so that'll be good. And this field's pretty large too. The map makes it a little deceiving from what I can see on the map. The mini map, I thought the fields weren't very big, and then you get out here and it's just like, wow, they are good size. So we're gonna do this, then we'll have to go back and forth and help unload the grain cart. But once we get done cutting this, I'm gonna try to remember, because I wanna do this first to feed the chickens to start getting their health up. All right, wish me luck. This might go to a worker too eventually. Now I'm wondering how many more tractors we have, because I want to get a lot more things going. This is kind of fun. There's a feeder. Okay, so I know where I am now, starting to get the hang of it. So what I'm thinking, I don't know if this is gonna have enough horsepower, but I was gonna wrap a few bales to get a little bit of silage going, and then ted up some of that to get a little bit of hay going, because we're not gonna have silage right away, but we could have hay right away. So maybe we just prioritize that first. It doesn't matter when we wrap the bales. Yeah, that sounds like a better plan. So I'll do the headlands. We do have a lot of cows. Let's take a look at that. They need 114,000 liters a day. It shouldn't be a problem once we get it established, but we might go with a little bit more hay than I was planning. Oh boy, what did I sign up for? Well, it could just be one night of enjoying Farming Simulator. I didn't actually commit yet. You guys haven't seen anything. I got so much into the groove of tedding the alfalfa that I forgot about the harvester up here, so we're gonna go unload it. Looks like they are doing their 2nd headland right now. Well, no, they're starting their ups and downs. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good capacity, so it's not too bad. We will go get this over to the chickens, and I might seriously sell a good amount of those chickens because we don't need a ton of eggs. And I would like to, or I would rather prioritize this wheat for a grain mill because we're going to need a lot of flour. So we'll see. This might get to 100%, and we'll probably in August here, after feeding the chickens this first load, buy the flour mill. Okay, that should be good, about 20,000 liters. And I mean, depending on how many chickens we have, and I think we should limit that because we might just get like 3 or 4 cartons or pallets of eggs aside and just be done with it there, because we don't need to produce a lot of pizza. We're just trying to produce pizza and then be done with the challenge. I mean, that's the only way I see of us being able to actually finish this in a timely manner. All right, let's get this out of the way though. That was pretty good timing to see that. That should be a good enough break. All right, over to the chicken coop we go. We're gonna give them as much as we can here, as much as it'll take. Drop some wheat, and we're gonna also come over here and take a look at what we have. So we have 122 and we can have 1,000. I don't like the sounds of that. Let's take a look at what this says right now. 1,000's all they need. We have 120 of the females that are 6 months. It's going to be a little bit before we get that going, but it might be the mods that I'm using. We might run into that problem that we've been having, but this should be more than a year's worth or close to a year's worth. I think we want to do we'll do one more trailer, and then the rest can go to the grain mill. And back to the tedding. Harvester's doing a good job cranking along. We should be able to, I think I'm going to do a couple more ups and downs. Like, I'm trying to split this in half and maybe do all the headlands and then do a few less ups and down passes. Yeah, I don't know. It did the field size wrong. That's gonna take forever. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm a rookie. Okay, the width is actually offset though. Like, okay, there's the offset. So let's move this over, and yeah, I'll figure this out. Okay, we're sidebarred for a second. All right, let's go ahead and unload the trailer here. Let's unload the harvester. Struggling tonight. This harvest is going great, so this shouldn't take too much longer. I think we will use some of our funds and the loans available to us to probably get a square baler for this stuff, just to speed things up, and potentially for the hay bales too, and then just use the round baler for the wrapper since we already have that. Just some thoughts and things and stuff. We'll get this over to the chicken coop, and then we will use the rest for the grain mill. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that, I believe, with a loan in a second here. What's our course doing? Oh, they're turning around. So they're doing the small turnaround passes right now, and they'll get to a wider part of the field. But that's caused me to not really be able to do any more tedding. What a fun farm so far. I missed out. All right, so that should be plenty for them for a while. the cattle now. We might sell some. We might sell some cattle. All right, we just emptied the harvester again. Let's go ahead and find a good spot to put this mill down. All right, I want to keep as much of this grass area as possible because of potentially needing some feed, or yeah, some extra feed for the cattle, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to sneak it anywhere that doesn't lose a lot of grass. So all right, let's go productions. This one's big too, isn't it? 96,000, so we just have enough. We don't have to take out a loan quite yet. So let's go ahead, and I guess it just naturally can fit right here. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of hurts to ruin this farm a little bit, but it's the land we have, and we need the flour. All right, we'll get this going and starting to produce for us, and we'll hop into the production, and it's going to be wheat. So let's activate that and set to spawning. All right, let's get this back out to the field, and we will finish up that harvest. Probably focus on the harvest and then switch over to tedding again after that. Okay, I think this is a good amount to ted, and then the rest will be just regular alfalfa. I believe we can make silage. Oh yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. Forgot about them needing to turn around. But I believe we can make silage out of alfalfa. So if not, we'll have to take out a loan to get a grass field or something. And I think this is a good spot to make our last pass with the tedder. Now, how's this width compared to the tedder and the mower? It seems about the same. So I was just worried about doing two headlands causing mixed goods. But we're gonna have mixed goods no matter what. So, all right, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and set this on a course for two headlands, and they'll get ahead, and we can help finish this harvest and then take over mowing if the mowing's not done. But I do need to check on that to make sure they're not gonna collide with each other, cause crop destruction on areas that haven't been mowed yet. But it looks like they're doing pretty good so far. Maybe shut the speed override off on this one. Yeah, let's do that. That'll help. Just as the 80% beacon went off, we got there to unload them. Just occurred to me, if I save the course that the harvester's on, when the time comes to bale this, we can use that course. So let's go ahead and get over here, hop in to the menus, and create field. I'm just gonna call this wheat, and then we're gonna save a course, activate on wheat, and call it harvest wheat. Or forget the R in harvest. Okay, we did it again. Why? So now that they should be able to finish that, yeah, without me needing to unload them. Let's go drop this off at the grain mill, come back and get the rest. Hopefully we remember we save that course when the time comes. Oh, did they run into each other? Who blocked who? Now, isn't that a predicament? Let's shut off that real quick, and then we'll go nearest waypoint. But that was weird. I think it's gonna miss a little bit, but that's fine. Too much course play. That was bound to happen. How do they expect us to move bales around? No front loader or anything, or trailer. Wiped out most of our money already, but that'll be fine. We got $500,000 in our pocket in loans we can use. Yeah, getting a mixed pile there. Looks like it's favoring the alfalfa, which is what we expected. Okay, good. Or the hay, I should say. It's all alfalfa. And we should be able to do the same with this that we did with the harvester. So folder, no, back. I want to create folder, alfalfa. I don't know how to spell. Save course, activate as row. Okay, now you're not gonna get blocked. You're not gonna get blocked. I got you. There we go. Oh, they got the delay. Oh, did the other two run into each other? Nope. Okay. All right, and we are done with the harvest. Just getting it unloaded, and I think for speed run wise, I'm gonna pull this to the side until we need it. Should be fine right there. And back to the grain mill, and I think we'll get this set up on the baler. Should be a good one for that. And then the case that is working on mowing right now, we're gonna get a front loader on to start moving said bales. All right, done with the grain cart for now. I'm gonna not put it on grass, so we might be mowing that for more hay sooner than later. All right, let's go get the baler. Okay, so let's learn a little bit about this baler. It can wrap at 150, so that's what I want the size set to, 150. All right, automatic drop we want on. We'll get close for them, and we're gonna let them take over. Get the course all set up. They should have a good enough jump start on the windrower. So let's go in here, and we actually want to load this course and then go first waypoints. And it should do its magic. Yep, starting at the right spot. Looks like we have alfalfa hay. Take it that's what the little yellow is underneath the alfalfa picture. And yeah, just about perfect timing. I'm not gonna have them cut that little bit. We're good there. All right, I guess we need to go find the store, can reconfigure this and go from there. I believe I can do part of this right here. Yeah, so let's go in here and customize and we'll do the quick front loader, but we can't buy things. But then we want to come in here and we'll go to the tractor. So let us do it this way. So this is okay, we see which one it is. Now we know what we're doing. Front loader, quick. We'll go with like this one here. We'll buy that. I think it bought. Combination. Oh no, we don't have enough money, so it didn't buy. Okay, we need to take out some loans. We will. Why can't I borrow? What kind of? Oh, because I have this installed. Maximum. That's pretty good maximum. So I guess we'll do it this way. We're not going to go above 500,000 though. Let's do a $25,000 loan right now. Period time. Gosh, I guess we can give ourselves the most it'll give us. That's silly though. Let's say 7. Okay, now that customization probably didn't even take, did it? That did, okay. Now back to the store. We'll have to figure out the rules on that one. Yeah, we wanted to buy this one, so we'll buy it. We'll go back, we'll go combinations, and I'm just gonna do pallet forks, even though we could do bale spikes, but that will work. Let's go pick those up and try to figure out exactly where that would be. That's right. Okay, we spent just a little bit of time on this farm during that playthrough. This dealership is so far. I've totally forgot how big this map is. My goodness. Should have reset the tractor. I mean, even at this point, it feels faster. And since we can't do that, let's double check our inventory. Do we have anything to put these bales on? I guess for now, we don't really need to spend the money. We could just put them all near. I think we have a hay barn, a bale storage. I could just take them one by one, which would be annoying, but it's doable. Okay, Chris. One of the basic things of the game. There we go. Because if we were going to get a trailer, I didn't want to drive back and then have to come back. I wanted to pull it with this, but this will do. So while I'm driving back, I'm thinking through it. Once I get back, I am going to disable the advanced loan mod, fix it up, make sure we can only do 500,000 because I do want to do it that way. I don't want to use like the crazy payment back to make the loan payment cheaper. So we'll reverse that and fix it. Actually, I don't want to interrupt course play, so we'll do that after we're done with all the baling. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. So the color of this one looks like hay. So we got one. Guess could sneak like this and grab both of them. And then how are those separated right now? Let's widen that a little bit. That'll help. Gosh dang it, Chris. My angle right there. And then now change the camera angle to drive back up. All right, let's take this over to the cattle and it's 13,000 liters in 2 of these. Yeah, I just don't know. That bale might be in the way. I don't know how many cows we're gonna keep because we need to keep a good amount to make TMR later. So, did I miss my turn? I missed my turn. Okay, where do we feed these cattle? This is always interesting in these playthroughs that I've been doing lately. Looks like right there. Okay, so 120, yeah, we'll take care of that here momentarily. Really only need a handful. Blocked by object. Okay. All right, they are taking it. Okay, I was a little concerned for a second, but let's see. Blocked by object. I think they resolved it on their own, which is wonderful. Okay, so yeah, let's find the animal button over here now. Pretty cool barn. Got all this fake stuff over here. I wish that was our inventory. Is it? No way. This is real? I thought it was fake. Okay, panic over. Doesn't really match the equipment we have, so I don't know where they got all this from, but okay. I still want to have less cows because I don't want to feed them that often, but let's get the food the food mixture out here. And we're gonna need a second. Do we need a second tractor for that, or can we mix it? I forget. No, it needs to be attached. Okay, but we're gonna have one free up here from rowing really quick. Just start getting this in place. Now I feel silly giving them that hay we gave them. We're gonna have to do this out here because of the way those are set up. So let's go ahead and put this about right there, and then we'll check on those and see how close they are to being done. Oh, super close. Okay. All right, while we wait for that, let's triple check that these are real. And does this open right here? Because that would be lovely. It does. So I want to sneak in and grab at least one hay bale for now. No way. I don't even know if I would have cut the alfalfa if I knew this. Yeah, 8,000 liters. It's going to be awkward for me to get these out of here, but we'll get it done. Don't hit the roof. Okay, just making sure. So yeah, we have all the feed we need. And oh yeah, this is a speed run that I can do what I want in. Within reason. Let's go ahead and just move this out of the way. Let's go ahead and put it over here. Now I'm only going to use super strength when it really makes sense. And I'm going to be role playing that I can pick up these bales with some nice bale forks, like handheld bale forks. All right, cruise on in here, and we'll get about right there. And these are already silage. Gosh, we could just sell these too. Let's go ahead and open this up. It's gonna say, oh, what are you doing? Are you serious? Thank you. Like, holy moly. All right, where'd our bale go? Oh, because it's in there freaking, oh, okay. So I'm gonna put all 5,000 in and see what percentage that is. 22, okay, this is a pretty good size one. So we could get away with doing a second one in there. And since we have so much, I might as well just do this the easy way. Okay, so that's good at 45%. And then we're gonna come over here. Let's get a little closer. Try not to knock things over too much. And then drop this 8,000 in. And the next one should help us make another mixture. Okay, total mixed ration. Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll keep an eye on the lot number. And we'll stop. Stop once it turns into forage. Oh, we messed up. We're not gonna have enough. Oh, goober. It's not gonna fix it. So I'm gonna set this. Okay. All right, we got it all sorted out. They're fed now. Let's go ahead and open this up because we'll probably need that tractor again. But where is that stinking button? Here it is. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have 114. That's just insane. And right now we have, well, 50,000 for them in there. So over here's what we have. I like Holstein, so initially we're just gonna sell all of the brown Swiss, and we're gonna see what that did to the number. It should put it down to 60,000. So we're gonna come in here and select this, and we're all gonna sell. Let's sell 40 of them, and we'll keep 20. And they need 20,000 a day, so they're good for the day. Okay, that baler keep on keeping on. So we haven't lost much time yet, but we have lost a decent. I'm gonna get this to a good spot to stop it, and then we'll have it on, nearest waypoint. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the calculator or the loan system fixed right now. Let's let that bale finish because that makes me nervous. Okay. And hopefully that doesn't break the game. Okay, the money seems wrong. Without looking back at the footage, we shouldn't have that much money. So let's go ahead and here, see what that did. If it's anything we can do. We're going to borrow, let's repay that. Borrow 25. Initially, we're just gonna hop in here and remove 25,000. And I'm too lazy to check the footage, so I think, let's just say, we're gonna set the money at like 16 grand. I think that's okay. So now, I want to get this back going and make sure automatic drop is on. It'll tell me, I think. So they can keep going with that, but let's hop in the sky. Oh, no, let's go back into the loan system. We're just gonna borrow it all. Oh, no. We only want to do 500,000. I thought there was a limit there. I must have another mod. that let us do that. So, okay. Taking a look at what we need. Let's just hop out here first. Do we have a greenhouse? Let's look in our productions. We don't. Okay, so we need a greenhouse. Do you remember how to do it, Chris? And we're gonna grab the smallest one possible here. Okay, and then we need flour, so we got that. So we have tomatoes with the greenhouse, a cheese factory, so productions. I don't remember what it looks like, guys. We'll find it. The dairy, 70,000 bucks. So it's gonna go, we'll go, I don't know, like that right here. Not really worried about it for looks, unfortunately. Okay, then we need an olive oil factory, which is right there. So that can go right here. I'm just wanting to make sure we spend or have everything we're gonna need to spend money on. And we need to, now we're gonna shut off a rule that I wanted to set. Please don't be a crash. Okay, seasonal growth is gonna be to no. We're gonna save that. Then we're gonna hop back in here. And is that still going? Let's see, let's just take a bird's eye view. Yep, okay. Where is a good spot? I don't think I've ever done olives before. So I think right here is where they're gonna go. So this is a production orchard and an olive grove. And I don't know how much we're gonna need. So we'll do like 5 grand worth right here. And we'll do, let's just say 4 rows of that. Okay, so those are there. And then we'll need a field for potatoes. So we got the cheese, olive oil, just going over this again. Yeah, potatoes are going to be the only other thing besides the olive oil. Okay. And the field's over here. Okay, so these guys are going to need some fertilizer sprayed on them. And we can lease something for that. They got 50% bonus for being placed down right there, apparently. Very good. So now let's go ahead and hop in the store. I'm not too concerned about those bales now. That I want to just grab one of these and we'll pick them up and just move them aside. Let's hop out and reset that. Nothing like fast travel with a reset. And let's head back. Start picking up some bales, get them out of the way, and then we'll figure out exactly where we're gonna plant potatoes. And I think that's all we need. So I'll probably say this in a voiceover in the edit, or I'm saying it now, depending on how it flows, we're gonna have to get out of debt to win this challenge. And you know, I'm thinking through this. We're just financing everything right now. So what's the challenge part to it, right? So it's been a while since I used this operating position B. Okay. So yeah, so we'll need to pay back all those loans. So we are rushing this to get everything we need to make sure that we have the finances. I really wanted to see if I could do all of this with the finances. I thought it was going to cost more than $500,000 to be completely honest. But it didn't. So I do want to add that now that we know about all of the ridiculousness in the barn for feed wise, we're going to use that just for our cattle. We are not going to sell those and use that as part of our debt. We can't get out of debt by selling the stuff in the barn is what I'm saying. Or equipment or land. We can't sell those either. We got to sell goods to get rid of the debt. So we will, before we pass time, pay off $250,000 of it. So we should have just, $500,000, or maybe we'll keep a little bit of money for the renting and leasing of things. We'll see how it goes. But we'll do it in a way that we can just take it out when we need it and try to pay it down as we can. So otherwise, this is going to be a really quick challenge. Again, I just want to sneak this in at the end of FS22. It felt good. I'm enjoying playing right now. Okay, let's go ahead and reset. Let's just repay as much as we can. We got the baler going on the wheat field now. That should be good. Okay, I was so concerned. So yeah, we're at $240,000 in a loan and $3,500. Okay, so we still have, a decent amount of loan that we could pull back out if we wanted to. Put this right here. We have all that corn we're going to be able to harvest in the next month or so, a couple months probably. Okay, so what is next? Let's get to know our planters. Our planter is pretty good size, 180 horsepower. Cannot do potatoes though. We need a potato planter. Section shows you how often I've planted potatoes. I thought they just went in planters. Oh, okay. That's the only one we have? They have their own section? I'm losing my mind. Potato technology, okay. Lease will be $2,300, but that requires us to cultivate a little bit. That blue cultivator, that's right. So, okay, grab that. Ooh, is this gonna have enough horsepower? I need the one on the baler. So we are going to plan on doing as little as possible. We're only gonna make, let's just say 1 or 2 potato pizzas to make sure we actually complete the challenge. And then all the money we make is gonna be off of a different type of pizzas. Okay, there we go. Do a couple passes here to do just a couple rows of potatoes. I mean, we could even look at the production now. Oh, we didn't buy the big main one we needed. Somebody probably noticed that during the whole thing where we're building everything out. Hopefully there's enough room right there. Okay, where are you, pizza? Did we not active? It's a new save. Here's our pizza production sell point. Okay, so we have it. I just gotta find it. Pizza production, $60,000. Okay, loan time. And I'm like, I want the stairs like right. No, yeah. We'll do it like that. Okay, so now we can look at the production. Potato pizza needs 2 potatoes to make, and it makes 7. So let's just say 2,400 to do 2 cycles of that would make plenty. But I don't know how big the pallets are. So to be safe, I'm gonna do like 3 ups and downs. So 6 rows of the cultivator-ish. I think I'm just gonna go down to the edge here and do 1 more, and I think that'll be good. And hopefully that gives us enough potatoes. Otherwise, we're gonna be planting more potatoes. And we probably have a mod that would allow us to buy potatoes anyways, but we're not gonna go down that route. All right, we're done with that for now. I'm gonna leave this close though, because we might be cultivating up some more of that. Not 100% sure what I want to do for some more money to make, but let's go ahead and we need to take out a little bit of a loan. We're going to borrow a little bit of money just to get us through the day. It's been so long, I don't remember how far these go. I'm going to buy 1 more bag just to be safe. It's not all going to fit, but we can come back and get the rest later. All right, let's go. Pulling this down pretty bad. I wish I was able to track just the time driven on this road back and forth. Hey, we have some flour. That's a super fast production, especially when in such a slow time that we are, because I wanted to get so much done in this month. Okay, let's start on over here, and we'll be leasing equipment if we have enough money at that time to harvest this. There we go. We'll get over here. We're trying to do straight rows. That's probably far enough over now that I see doing. Gosh, I hope this is a big enough potato field to make 1 potato pallet of pizzas. All right, I think this is going to end badly, so I'm going to go the first pass, but I want to let a worker finish this. So I want to start picking up some of those bales. I want to flip that, but let's see, is our seeder direct drill? Yes, it is. Okay. How are we on lime? Let's go to our fields. Of course. Of course they do. All right, are you going to be able to turn around? Are you going to attempt to turn around today? Holy moly, you're just wanting to eat my money. Okay, we tried. And that will have to do. All right. I hope this works. Can we not unload these? Oh, no. We just lost some money there on seed. That's okay. The trailer and go pick up those bales. That's a tree. We're going to try this with the case. I think it's going to be skinny enough to get through here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Screws by, do this side. To go inside 3 times, it would be ideal. But let's find out. Try the middle right now. It's going to be close. Not ideal, but it's working. Yeah. I think it'll work. We just got one more row to go down, and we're solid. I don't think we're going to do any of the pruning or the mulching unless we haven't done olives, I don't think. Except for maybe on a stream where we hacked it. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the last pass. That should be 100% fertilized now. And let's double check. Yes. Beautiful. All right. Unload that here. And we can return this to the store. And we got to be close to being done with bales. Oh, are we buying? We got to go shut all that stuff off. Why does it default to that? So silly. Off, 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 off. Thank you. That's why I was burning through so much money. And this is probably the last bale they're going to get. And for now, I am just going to park right here as well to get out of the way. I want the tractor that is on the baler. Now just double checking. We have all the crops we need. We have olives, we have eggs coming, we have cheese coming, we have tomatoes coming, flour, potatoes. Yeah. So now I think we just prioritize the productions that we have, and I think flour will probably be the best. So we'll do barley because then we can get food for the chickens as well as some extra barley for making flour. And then we could do oats as well because they grow fast. So we can make flour out of them. Okay, so we need solid fertilizer and seed. I think our spawn location's right here. So let's go ahead and buy a little bit of that. We have a couple fields to do. I don't know how much it's gonna take. So we'll do that, and then seed-wise, we'll do 4. But better to start with not enough than too much, in my opinion, especially when we're tight on money. So it holds 2,400 fertilizer and 1,600 seed. All right, let's set this to barley. We're gonna go out to the big field and do that first, and then we'll come back to what's left of the alfalfa field, and we're gonna turn that into an oat field. Though, is this one of those that grows back automatically? I don't remember, and I'm not willing to take the risk that it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and replant. All right. Here we go. Another planting session on the Pizza Factory speed run. And according to my recording, we're 2.5 hours into this. And in game, let's just take a little check here. 2 hours and 18 minutes into the playthrough. We are getting recording day number 2 started of the pizza challenge. So we got this field done. We can see the cases over there. It's been bringing up products for us. Let's go ahead and lift that. We're going to change this to oats. We got the barley field all done. Now, this might be a mistake. It might bring in more money if we just kept making silage from the alfalfa, but I want to do this. I want to get this going, get some oats. They'll grow pretty fast with seasonal growth off. We'll be able to get a lot of flour produced because the debt's going to be the biggest thing. So we're, pushing 3 hours into this challenge, and we're still in August. The last things we really need to do in August is finish getting this planted and then buy a tank so that we can find some water around here to get the greenhouse up and going. I did notice driving around that we do have some eggs already. So we have eggs, we have flour, and I'm hoping in September we'll have some milk, but I think enough time's passed since we fed them. Maybe we do want to jump in the production or the animals section and just see. Let's just see if we're gonna have months that we have to wait for milk. They're only at 30% health still, so they're still on their way up. So we might have to wait till September to know that. That mod might be getting disabled. The advanced or the, whatever the extra animal mod is that we use, the enhanced animal mod, you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these oats planted. We're not going to go too close to the potato field. We'll go ahead and just cut it like that. It's a little bit of planting left, and then we're going to start getting through some months. And just about done with the oat field, and we do need to buy some more seeds. I am going to just right here, get to the store, grab one more bag. I think that'll get us by for today. There you go. Did it go? It spawned here. Come on. Now we got 2 bags here. Okay. We're going to run. We're gonna fly. We're gonna run. We're gonna get there. Alrighty. We've made it back, and we'll just plop that right there. And we'll see if 62% is enough to get this job done. This done job. We got to get the done. And finishing up the new oat field. I'm hoping this is the only time we have to plant these fields. One time doing these replanting sessions would be nice for it being a speed run. Let's go ahead and lift this. We'll fold it. I'm gonna just kind of put it over here because we will probably use this in the cornfield when it comes time to do that. So we'll place that there. But now I want to actually fix the sale location and get a trailer that will work for water and milk. All right, let's take a look in here. This should be the last thing we buy this month. Animals, yeah. So we're just gonna go with the little one. And there's probably a smaller one we could have gone through or gone with. And I can't remember where we can get water on this map. Or if there is anywhere. This looks like there, maybe to the south of us. All right, let me look at that map again. So that was, yeah, I think if we head just down this field to the south, might be able to find a little watering hole. There's our dogs. Oh, those are deer. We don't have dogs. We might have dogs. I don't know if there's a dog house on this. Okay. So we're heading south. It should, yeah, right there. I see it. That's not bad at all. And since this is a speedrun challenge, sorry neighbors, but we're driving. And we should be able to just cruise in here. Is that close enough? It is. How many liters per tank is this? Should have looked at the menu. 7,300 liters. That should last a while in that small greenhouse there. I don't know how many months it'll take to make tomatoes, but if it's not quick enough for us, we could upgrade or get another one. But let's go ahead and where do we drive up? Oh, we put it that direction. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Right here. Let's get out of the spawning location though. That should be good. And let's get this activated. And that should be everything for August. Tomatoes is what we want. So we will click on that, activate, and spawn those. And let's look at this real quick. So we do need cheese for everything but these two. I was trying to see. So the egg one does need cheese and tomato, and 2 eggs produces 7 pizzas. So that's, yeah, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. Potato wise, it's 2 creates 7. So that's not a bad ratio. Not at all. So this thing should be full. Let's go ahead and detach it. We'll leave it there. Obviously we won't activate anything in the production yet to get stuff moved over there. Just kind of call it ready. And it won't take very long. We'll just do them one at a time. And honestly, just to say we're done, this is the only one I'm going to move right now. We'll move the rest as we need to. Forks, is it not accepting it? Well, that's a problem. There we go. Just so specific on where it needs to be. All right, anything else to really learn here? We got them up to 40%. We got a little bit of eggs going on, 73 eggs. The fields are where they need to be. Fertilizer-wise, oh, the oats are good. Potatoes need another application, and then so will the barley. No fertilizer on the corn? Well, that's sad. So that yield bonus or expected yield is going to be like 40%, right? 38. Oh, man. Okay, let's go home, find our house, and finally advance a day. Finally. Okay, all types of loans we forgot to pay off. Okay, so we lost a little bit in loan interest, but let's go ahead. Just for now, we'll do that. So we have $335,000 in loans. We've got weeds to spray here. So we'll want to get a sprayer leased. So let's drive this in. Actually, let's double check to see if the corn's even ready, because I don't think it's going to be yet. Nah. All right, you stay there. And, well, we have fertilizer. Yeah, we got to get some spraying done. Okay, let's look at the cattle, too. So they're not producing milk. They have to give birth first. So, okay, it's realistic. It's realistic. But look at that. I don't know what that takes into account. All this, oh, it does. It found all the silage. So we have to subtract all those numbers, but 23,000 in flour already. Alfalfa and alfalfa hay, ton of money. Not bad. So that'll be a pretty good payday when we get all that going. Let's take a look right here. Just a little time checkup, a little time check-in on the statistics page. 3 hours and 19 minutes so far. Can we do it in under 10? We do have crop destruction on, so we will not be treating the cornfield with fertilizer, though we could have got 100% on it if we did last month and this month, but oh well. All right, get a splash of fertilizer. On here, we'll have to treat this for weeds and both the fields for weeds, and then we'll be moving on pretty quick. Should just take a splash, and I believe the field below us is already good, but we'll turn around and get the rest of the potatoes. Maybe. Potatoes are all done. We are flying. And we're going to go down to the barley field to get that sprayed next. Hope this is enough, and then we'll have to get some herbicide. And finishing up the spraying here, it looks like we're going to have just a little bit left in the tank. Let's go ahead and we'll have to dispose of these 2% somewhere and buy some herbicide, because it's time to spray some weeds in this area. I was going to drop it right here, but let's try to put it in this little grass area. Let's see if it'll actually work. Let's try about right here. And some herbicide. That's fertilizer. Herbicide. Oh, we should have combined it with the leftovers. We can do that later. Okay, we'll get these weeds sprayed next. 12,000 liters, probably not going to be enough for both fields, but hopefully the 800 liters we have left in the pallet over there. This should be pretty quick because I can see this much better than I can see the fertilizer. It was pretty hard to tell where we're going and what we were doing, but this is much better because the texture will absolutely change. That's all we have left to spray over here. Oh, we got a little bit to keep going, so it looks like one tank full was plenty for the sprayer. Just get some of these weeds we've missed, and then we're going to double check, but I think that's all we have to do since our corn isn't ready. Shut that off, close it, come over here, fill this up, because this should be fine, and then we can have one container and we're done. Perfect. There is plenty of space. Okay, we got a lot of pallets that we could move, but I'm just going to push these out of the way. Speed run with cheats. We'll spend money on like a trailer and stuff here soon, but we're getting a lot of flour, which was ideal. Let's just for giggles, let's go see if our silage is ready. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting close, but all of this is going to get sold probably in January. Okay, another day done. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wanted to go here. Yeah, loan interest. We did it again. It's costing us $1,000 a day just to run this freaking farm, huh? All right, our harvest is ready. Let's get this home. Get the corn header. This is going to be the bulk, man. This is a huge field. Sheesh. Yeah, there's weeds in there too. It's going to be a terrible, terrible yield. I don't think we need to ever go in this door, so I'm just going to drop this header right here and activate it. Away we go. 2% so far. Yeah, time consuming, but not a lot of unloading because of how bad the yield is. But that's lost money, so go figure. Kind of wondering, like, is this going to be enough corn to like get us out of debt? Just go under here. Is this bad luck? Do you not drive under this? Is it like a ladder? Imagine it might be. And is this thing on? Because that indicator should have showed up, right? There we go. PTO shaft going. Figure out why that. Okay, there we go. And we should now see it go in the bin. Prices are going to start showing up for corn. We already have $29,000. So the debt's probably not going to be a concern. It's just going to be getting enough products. You know, you talk about challenges. This is like the beta version of the challenge. We're just learning, trying to figure out what's going to make sense for these type of challenges. And this one might have been too easy, but it's fun. It's going to be fun to go through, I think. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Yeah, so I figured we'd put a crop down that we could make oil from to make more money from our production, and that should be a good way of doing things, in my opinion. Is this tractor going to be able to pull this? Is it going to be strong enough? Seems okay so far. All right, 72% should be a start, so we'll buy more as we need it. I think I just saw lightning. What is going on? All right, let's get some canola in the ground, and this will be a nice way to pass some time while we're waiting for the corn harvest to be done. We'll just have to rent the sprayer again, weeds and fertilizer, unless we feel like that time is just waste bonus that we get, since it is a speed run through it. And I don't think I'm going to plant the field. I think I'm going to leave it where it's at, and we're going to risk that we make enough money. And a nice little update on the progress so far. You can see about halfway done, so might get us to 200,000 just for the corn. And if we look here, we have 345,000 in debt, and hay, 27,000. The silage is confusing because it is adding some, and that's in the barn. Flour, we have 36,000. Corn, 97,000. Eggs, we got a little bit going, and then we'll have a ton of flour left over. We're going to be careful with what we put in the flour or in the pizzeria. And are they going to stop right here? All right, take the worker, swing them around, get this finished. Seasonal growth the way it is, that like only do this harvest. Action, we're gonna stop this harvest. It's a speed run. What are we doing? We can harvest this when we need the money, if we need the money. Yeah. learning the rules to my own series. Though we will have some canola growing, but that's fine. Let's do that and shut it off. Shut that off. Oh, and the tractor. Double check the animals. Plenty of food. Plenty of food. No milk yet, as expected. But let's skip some time. Let's check on the olives. We might just get to January, though. Let's see. All right. Negative money. That's okay. Wheat ran out. Let's deactivate that. And we have a ton stored over there. Animal-wise, 30% to reproduction. Feed is fine. We'll have to add some feed in a couple months. Over here, looks like we have some babies, but we're good. We're good still. All right, olives. What is your growth stage looking like? Oh, nope, that's the one we wanted. Is that the next month? And oats? That fast, huh? We might leave the oats as well, but let's go ahead and let's check on the greenhouse. And here, I'm just gonna super strength that out of the way. Water over here is good. We'll grab these two. Actually, let's go ahead and take this over to the production. I don't know if we're gonna need more than this in the production. So that's 2 ingredients. So what's left is cheese, eggs, potatoes, and olive oil. Let's get the eggs right now. I mean, again, we could do this all later, but might as well. And eggs are dropped off. Okay, time to sleep. Ready to harvest. Okay, let's head on over to the olives. Not really worried about money right now. We're not gonna take out more loans to get out of debt until we need to buy things. But let's go, oh, which we need to now. Oh, okay. It's December, so we're gonna borrow a little bit. Let's go ahead and see how much this is gonna cost us to lease now. We want olive technology. Customize, lease, 15 grand. And delivery cost, but it's not here. Here we go. This bad boy. And this just doesn't look like it's gonna be anywhere close to enough olives. We might just be like skipping time to get to the olives. Yeah, that's our first mistake of this challenge. Not enough olive trees, not even close. We're not even gonna get 1 pallet. Well, mistakes were made. I don't know why I was thinking this would be like 2,000 liters of olives. That was just dumb. All right, well that's it. Not even 600. So what do we do? Let's go ahead. We'll drop this off. We'll take a look at the production. Let's open that menu now. And 2 to 1. No shot. Okay. Isn't that some crap? All right, so we need to more than double what we have here. Yeah, that's gonna need, we're gonna extend these existing groves and not right there. And then we'll hop back in the sky here. Production, orchards. We're gonna go as far as it'll let us. Is it gonna line up though? No, how do we line up on existing ones? Can't see, it's so dark. On this one, I'm gonna go as far as I can. And then we'll start like right here. Is it when it's white or green? Oh, perfect. Okay. And then these ones aren't gonna go as far. And then right here, not enough money. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we should have finished that corn harvest and finished our original plans. Okay. We'll see how that treats us in a few months' time, but that's I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Okay. 50% on those. The ones we harvested, though, should be at 0%. If we can find some of them. They're still at 50? 12? Okay, 0. Okay. Lesson learned. Probably not, but yeah, lesson. All right, time to get all of these fertilized and go from there. Hating that we just did it that way. We're not going to be able to back up and turn around. Okay, panic mode kicked in. Panic mode kicked in. Yeah, really made us thinking I was being slick. I think we're going to be able to get that out. Yeah, that's out of the way, though. So now we'll just go back to the bottom, come back up. Oh, boy. I mean, is the nightmare going to continue when we find out that we don't have enough potatoes, too? It could. All right, so that's all sprayed. And now the debate is, do I keep this 1 more month? Not. All right, let's take a look at some things. Yeah, that's going to get sprayed 1 more time. Ready to harvest. We need 1 more month. We could do the oats. We're going to hold off, though. Okay. Let's go to the chickens. And I don't want... I just don't get it. I don't get it. Select the males. Go away. Some of these mods are just OP that we're using, which kind of makes life a little bit more difficult sometimes. Even these babies just don't help us. The mamas do, though. Okay, and cows. We got another month left. Just, the reproduction is going to be the problem. Let's take a time check. 4 hours and 42 minutes. Okay, we got some milk because I did... Oh, snow. I did shut off the Enhance Animals mod. This is not gonna be fun, but we are gonna sell some stuff now that it's January and hope that the snow ends up disappearing. And then I think after that, great. But I am thinking 1 or 2 more recording sessions and this is gonna be done. But yeah, we're gonna sell all of this right here and see how that does. Maybe some of the corn. Well, the corn's good, so yeah, it'd be ideal to sell it now, and we want to harvest the rest of it in January. So we'll crank this time down. All right. Not going to be a ton of money for our first thing we're selling, but let's see if we can actually, what's the approach here with this? Can I sneak between the posts here? Maybe right there, huh? All right, let's unload it, see if we have to do that, and then this. Yep, money's coming in, perfect. All right, and as we do this, I'm going to pay off debts. No montage, just, we'll talk each time. But let's go ahead and repay what we can. Yeah, the debt got a lot higher than I thought it would, but that's okay. Time to grind. So guys, I'm beyond frustrated. I'm going to take this little time where we have to drive back and forth a ton of times to just vent a little bit. And, you know, not necessarily the best thing to put in a video, but here we go. So I bought a new PC probably, gosh, 2 months ago now, and I've had nothing but issues with it. I spent, and I'm not going to say how much, but it is a ridiculous amount of money on a PC. The first video I recorded had a ridiculous amount of static with the same microphone I've used on my old PC. So this started a rabbit hole, psychotic breakdown, and I've been trying to figure out the best setup now. The original plan when I bought the new PC was to set up a dual PC setup. And my hopes was that the new PC was going to be for editing, for recording, for streaming, and the old PC was going to be for gaming. Well, editing part 2, this is part 3, we had terrible audio in part 2, and so now the audio should be fixed, but I'm probably going to stop this after this rant and double check. But now I have to use my old PC as my recording, editing, streaming PC, and the more powerful PC, as all it's going to do is play the game. And the big issue I was having was during editing and using Premiere Pro, I wasn't able to do things as fast as possible because of some of the limitations of the specs of the original PC. But now Premiere Pro won't even open without crashing on the new PC. And to make things worse, the new PC fixed some multiplayer lag issues I was having with the old PC. So it's just a back and forth mess up. And I'm stressing out because I need this resolved before FS25 comes out. You guys have probably lost about 10 videos that I wanted to get done because of the difficulty I've been having. And it's not completely lost time, but lost motivation and just being stressed out. Okay, let's just unload these. Let's stop complaining. We're gonna make the best of it. And I'm super glad I'm doing this video and this little mini challenge because we're working through some issues that absolutely need to be resolved by the time FS25 goes live. We're up to $50,000, so that's good. Let's go ahead and attempt to get back and get the rest of them. We have 1 load and 2 bales. It's pretty much what we have left, so we might try some things to get all of them here in one go. And now the game audio just seems way too quiet, but I can fix that post. It's been a time. It's been a rough go, but we'll persevere. We will persevere. The olives mess ups got me frustrated too. It's fun. Good stuff though. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope I'm able to edit it to where it's enjoyable still. Now I'm looking at things. I think it's all set up wrong. I don't even know what to say, guys. And I'm mad because the audio issues weren't resolved. Glad I stopped it and checked. Oh, brother. But we're gonna bust out probably like a 5-hour recording session today and get this done for you guys. I need to get it out for you guys. I'm itching to get it out for you guys just to see how the feedback, even though it's not gonna be the prettiest video. We'll see how you feel about it. All right, mic needs to go up just a hair more. Let's pull it down in that way. We'll fix it post. But I guess if I project enough, it's gonna be fine. Just trying to, just frustrating day. Most frustrated I've been in the 4+ years I've been doing YouTube with recording. Absolutely. And I had a good amount of time to really think through the mistakes that we've made here and what I want to do to kind of resolve it. I think I do need to stop cutting corners. We probably need to finish this corn harvest. I don't know if we'll replant anything in that field, but I do think finishing the harvest is wise. So right now we're gonna, and yeah, a little bit of crop destruction there. Get this turned on, and we'll let them continue on with the harvest while we head back to the store as we attempt to get all these loaded up. And we're gonna try to rig the other two with us. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But better to go through all of these technical difficulties now than at the beginning of November when the new game comes out. But we need to get enough money secured to buy a semi so we can do the selling of the corn much faster than just using this trailer here. That's the next thing in hand. And just really spending money to make money. So I would love, you know, give me a grade at the end of this of how I did. I think it's like an F, but we'll see. We'll see what you guys think. All right, let's get these finished loading up, and we'll probably catch up to the worker, or the worker is gonna get way ahead of us, is what I was trying to say. But we gotta have some fun. Gotta make some fun out of this. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, they're missing a little spot. They're missing a little spot. Come on, guys. All right, let them keep going with that and help them unload a little bit here. If I can ever line up, it's a day. It is a day. Let's get it all out of our system here at the end of October. We need a fresh set of mind, fresh mindset, fresh everything in November. All right, that's probably good for now. All righty, so we'll get this one, and those other two, we'll deal with them later, because the driving back and forth has been a nightmare. It's not really, it's the other things that make it feel like a nightmare. Okay, we made it again. Get real close to getting stuck on this electrical pole here, a telephone pole. Got that guy stuck because of us in the walkway. Not bad. $66,000 there. We're at $116,000. Let's go ahead and, before we remember, let's repay a bunch of this, and we'll pull back money out. But I wanted to see where we're at. So we're at 270 left in our debt, and that's, you know, not the worst. Is this getting back? Okay, watch out for the car. I think it's getting back in the right position. Well, let's head back, work on the corn. We'll probably just lease a semi and trailer because we don't need to purchase it if we're only going to sell corn once. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, and I can't believe they haven't needed it to be unloaded yet. That took a while to get back. Really, the size of this field is what caused me to get lazy with not wanting to, like, follow through with everything. What a mistake that was. But we'll finish this harvest, and then we'll get that machine leased to sell all the corn. And then we'll continue moving forward in time to try to finalize this and get it all done. I think we do need the mic to be a little bit louder, about right there. Hopefully that doesn't cause peaking issues. But boy, frustrating times. I'm pretty good with technology too, so it's what's frustrating me even more is that I'm making silly mistakes. Silly mistakes, oversharing as well. That's a thing of me. Chris overshares. Oh, you know why? Because we restarted the game, so the speed override's not on. That's why it's so slow. We should pick up the speed now. And I think I'm gonna lease the semi right now so that we don't have to put everything back in the bin. Yeah, we can just unload directly into the semi. I was hoping this was potatoes. I knew it wasn't. Wishful thinking. Okay, we gotta get the case over here to turn on this auger here, the belt system, get it all set up and running, and activate that. And hopefully that didn't move too far. Yep, our icon's still there. So we'll get these 22,000 dropping in. Let's grab the sales location and let's get a truck leased. And hopefully we have mods that are like super cheap. This one holds 24,000 or 20 meters. Let's look at some of our trailers and see if they are much better. Yeah, 51. So let's go ahead and customize this and lease it, but we need money first. All right, trailer. This is the one we want. We will lease, go back, combinations, and the cheapest thing. That is a combination for that. We'll go with this Kenworth. And hopefully that'll help us get through the rest of this harvest. And we'll swap the belt system around in a little bit. Or it's not a belt system, the auger system. And go from there. But let's get the rest of the harvest in here. And as it fills up, we'll just take it straight to the sales location. Hopefully that's enough olives. Hey, they completed their task, liars. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, did you actually? Oh, no, I see why you think that. I see why you think that this time. Okay, let's turn that back on. We'll get what we have unloaded, and then I can get them on a fresh course. Not a course, but route. And just the rest of that field. If we take a look in the map here, we should be able to see it pretty well when we go to this screen. Yeah, so we have that left and this little cutout here to go. And after selling that, I'm going to decide on if I'm harvesting. After we sell all of the corn, we're going to decide if we're going to be harvesting the oats today as well, because that'll tell us where we're at money-wise and give us a better idea of how much more aggression we need in getting out of debts, because that's going to be the big blocker to end this challenge. Okay, we'll go there. And for the sake of time, now I want to pull this forward, and we're just going to loop around. Oh, is it in the back? Oh, there's a different belt system back there. Let's just drop that one. And there's this guy here, which I don't know if this one's going to get high enough for the corn, or for the semi. But let's give it a shot. Magically driving it right now. We lift it as high as it... Oh, yeah, that's high enough. So right there. And then let's get this tractor out of the way. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and, yeah, let's fill this up. The harvester's just gonna have to wait for us if we get done. We will pay attention to that so we don't lose too much money, but should be good. Alrighty, let's just get under this here and start filling. Oh, it's under the wrong one. Okay, where are we selling this at? Corn is at this place, so we'll tag it. And because of the amazing things of this game, this is where we need to go. But the indicator is at the wrong spot because, you know, why not, when you tag a place, not tag where you need to drop the goods off? That might get left in the video. I'm salty today, guys. So 40,000 liters. Here we go to sell. And we'll get back as soon as we can. Feels like the maze challenge all of a sudden. 10 years was too much, guys. I will never do another 10-year challenge on a single crop type again. And I apologize for not finishing that one. Even at 59 miles an hour, this is such a long pass. What a big map. Grain cart is full. Hopefully we don't tip turning here. Let's go ahead and stop the worker for now, and then we will figure out where this gets tipped next and have to get our momentum back. Not the best semi for this amount of weights, apparently. Maybe it's more realistic than other ones in the game. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. And we will wait till we have all the corn here to officially sell this stuff. But by the looks of it, it might only be 2 trips driving here, which makes me a little nervous. Okay, so no. Do we really risk? No shot. We have to pull up on here and unload. What if the train comes? Well, the train's probably gonna ruin our day, and I'm about to use super strength because this is ridiculous. Okay, this is stupid. I'm sorry, I'm leaving that in the video. Why? Or do we go right there? Is that the same place? Oh boy. Frustrating day. I guess that might be for the same silo, but I don't know. I'll try it next time. All right, let's get back, unload the harvester, get the cranky out, get back to having fun. That's what it's all about. All right, we're back in the field, and they're facing the crop, and yeah, this is gonna happen. Well, now that was kind of pointless because I'm damaging more than I wanted to, but I'm frustrated. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have hit record today, but I really want to get this done for you guys. See what you think of it. And we can switch here now. Yeah, I definitely think about this as a good idea for series or for one-off videos. And I'm hoping to keep them about 2.5 hours long at the most, probably. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that put, let's get a hard left here to not damage more than we need to. And let's go grab the rest of that, see if it fills this up, go from there. Let's see how much it says is left. Oh, we still have a good amount. Okay, I was a little concerned. So it will be a few more trips. So we'll get going on that. We'll probably try to, where's this other 69,000 liters? Oh, it's already over there. Okay, but yeah, let's get this 40 over, get back, and keep on going. We should have about $200,000 in corn is what I'm thinking. Why did that? 5,000 bucks going back in here. Okay, it is the same building. We're about to find out. We're about to find out what happens when I go in here, because no, enough game. What? I switched semis too because the other one was terrible. It took forever to get up to speed. It kept getting twisted sideways. All right, this shouldn't sell. It should just put it in. Yeah, okay. So when we rent the train, oh boy, that was my fault. It was a good design. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's double check that if there's anything left in the silo, since it was not telling us. Yeah, 9,000. Okay, so let's get that put in here, and then we'll go unload the harvester and see what's left, since the worker thought they were complete. I am so excited about the new GPS and AI workers, because why? What kind of logic in the game tells you that you're done harvesting when you line up with the next thing to harvest, but you're like, yep, my job's complete here, man. Sir, I don't need to do anything else. I'm done. Insane to me. Insane. But FS25 is gonna save the day. Gonna save the freaking day. Okay, this is it. This is the end of the harvest, and you gotta stop though. You gotta stop. There we go. What are these? All right, 18,000 more liters to take over. Is there a cut? No, not really. There's that big tree. If we could sneak through somehow that forest, we could save a lot of time driving. And I hate myself enough today that we're gonna try. I think I see a way through. You know, we've lost so much time already with me being an idiot and a doofus. Why stop now? We got it. We got through here. We're just gonna cruise up next to these fields. We don't usually play this way. I don't usually play this way. If you're catching this video and it's your first time seeing the Farming Sim SWU channel, I would encourage you to check out maybe Cattle Ranch, Whiskey RP, maybe the White Farm series. That gives you a better idea of how my playthroughs go. We're just going through a little bit right now with some technical issues and prepping for the new game. The editing style is definitely the editing style that is normal on my channel, but the attitude and the crankiness, it comes out once every 3 months or so. This one might be the worst. There's the train there, so we'll have to call that again and wait a good amount of time for it to get back. But let's go ahead and unload here, or overload as the menu says, and find the button to call the train. Should be right here. And it'll slow down and back up, hopefully. Slowing down. I see it. Come on, you can back up now. Here it comes. Let me in. Thank you. Okay, hopefully we have enough capacity here that we can do this in one selling event. Just get the brakes to work, line up right. Just under 100,000 liters of corn. That's nice. It'll be close to 200,000 bucks. I think it was 1,800 per thousand, and most of it, if not all of it, is gonna fit in here. So close. 90,000 capacity in that car. Let's see if this one, it does. All right, let's get the other 9,000 in here, and I believe we can just go backwards now and get this sold. The farm gave us a good start, but we've made a lot of progress in a relatively short amount of time, and there was $168,000. So let's go ahead and, to end this session, we'll repay as much as we can and see where we're at. 110,000, and we are, time check, 5 hours and 47 minutes in. Okay, let's go ahead and return the semi before we forget. And we need to shut that off. We need to get back to our original plan of just running this farm until we succeed and stop doing shortcuts. So we'll spray the olives again, and we're gonna harvest the oats next. And the faithful moment where we try to find out if pausing it ruined it. It didn't. Okay, we're good. All right, but to figure out what we're supposed to do next, I think we wanted to treat the olives, as most of them are in a pretty good state, but some of them, whoops, need a little bit more fertilizer. Let's get the forks lowered. Really should start just using those when we need them, like detach the front loader. But let's see if we can remember, I think it's over here, where the sprayer is for the vines, or the grove, I guess. It's pretty sad there's no horses in there. Okay, so we're gonna try to splash a little bit more fertilizer on all of these. So we loop zoom through all of our productions we've created here. And I think I do need to hit a few of these again. We're gonna go one pass here and double check. I think there was one part of it that I didn't get to 100%. So we'll do that next. And then I think we are gonna try to bust out that oat harvest. And let's stop there. Let's double check. Yeah, what a fun state some of this stuff's in. Ready to harvest, really. That's interesting. Did we not do one of the rows? So we'll go right here. So the ones, oh, this is bizarre. So the ones to the right look like they've been harvested before, or haven't been based on the ground. And these ones seem like they've been in there long enough. Is this doing anything? Man, having the right equipment would be nice. We're getting stuck in here pretty good, and this is where the front loader's absolutely gonna be in the way. I think that's why we had it raised the way we did. Oh man, this has been a cluster, guys. Let's get back on track. It's time to get back on track. Let's go right here, drop that off for now, and attempt to turn around. Now what's interesting is, do both sides of these have to get hit? Because that full thing should be good now. I shouldn't have to go on both sides of it, I don't think. The spray is going far enough, but I just don't know if it works that way in the game. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna get this done and then we will chat later. Okay, having a moment here. I think we need to lease the equipment for this. Let's take a look in the store. I think I want to do just use to plant, use to harvest. The foliage needs to be cut with the topper. This one will dig them out of the ground. Potatoes can be harvested. The foliage needs to be cut with like this. I don't know. We'll just lease this one if we need more money though. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. But this one should be fine. 5,000 to lease. I think I do want this John Deere though, and I have no idea where that just spawned to. How about we do the potato one this time and not the... Oh, okay, we did that wrong. We lost money. I'm defeated. Time to slow down, guys. Gotta slow down and remember to have fun. And I don't know, is this tractor gonna be powerful enough for this thing? Let's unfold it. I think all of it will fit. I imagine every little bit of potatoes that we're gonna get is gonna fit, or we can just let them fall on the ground. Get a bucket and pick them up, I guess. Believe we just lower this and go to the side, right? And this will do both. Is this like a single row or double row? Crazy. So we don't want to drive over them as I am, but already 300 liters. Wow. Okay. Kind of tempted to just fill this thing up and not harvest anymore. So what are we supposed to do? Like, I gotta be honest with you, crop destruction's getting shut off because I just don't understand. It'd be so much quicker without crop destruction. It's my challenge. I make the rules up. Thank you very much. But seriously, we'll definitely be doing a bunch of these challenges in FS25. I definitely love this type of content and making one-off videos that are, you know, decent in length, not just like a 10-minute or 15-minute video. But my goal was about 2,000 potatoes, and we have well more than that. So we did not make the same mistake with the potatoes that we made with the olives. So this just work? Let's move it over just a hair more. I'm interested. Doesn't have the icon pop up, but if we unload here, if we even have an option for that, can't fold it with stuff in it, and just control I maybe? Cannot perform that action. So I can't just automatically drop them in here. That's strange. Why can't I just drop them on the floor then? Oh, pipe out, pipe out. Okay, Chris, pay attention. Not sure how that put the pipe out, but okay. Now, when we come over here, I've never used this before, guys. It's just floating around. Let's move it a little closer. It's just automatically gonna do it. Nice. So let's go look in the production now. Olive oil made, yeah, let's deactivate that for now. But if we look at the pizza production, we now have flour, potatoes, and eggs. We need tomato. Oh, and we have tomatoes. We need cheese and olive oil. We're so close. We're so close. And I am done harvesting potatoes. Time? Oh, no way. We're gonna empty this. Empty. We're gonna go ahead and figure out where we get the milk from the cows, because we need to get the cheese production going. And this just might be the spot right here. No? No? Are you sure? You need to fill the tool first. Okay. Where else would the milk be? Unless I'm that much of a doofus again. This one just does water. Oh my goodness. I thought it did both, guys. Another mistake. Another freaking mistake. Well, what do we have? What do we have for animal trailers that can do milk as well? 25 grand is the... Okay, this one does not do milk. Oh, I'm good with it. I was gonna sell this one, but I'm good with it. And I think it's over here. Let's go get that, and then we can go get some milk. Even if it takes forever to move all the milk we need to move. Now that's kind of funny looking. It's a little tiny little wagon trailer with this big John Deere. We're just gonna blast through this right here. Boom! Someone needs to come salt these roads for us. Okay, so this should be the spot. And is it not? I mean, we have a lot of milk, and this one said it does milk. Milk. Okay, that one didn't work, but this one does, so we'll get all 5,000 liters moved over. And we did just lease this, so next time we need it, we can lease it again. Let's sneak over here, unload this. There we go. Now we'll hop into that production. And 3 to 2. That's not terrible. And I'm gonna just change this to distributing. If we change this to distributing, can we pull this off? Interesting. Let's speed up. Let's get to 9 o'clock. So those should move, and we should have a little bit of cheese move as well. Okay, I went to 100. Did this? It didn't distribute. Does it have to be 1,000 to distribute? I thought it would do it hourly, or maybe it's not picking up that it should distribute it to here. Oh boy. Well, let's slow down time. Let's go get the milk that just was created while we still have this, and take a thing of flour with us. Stuck under the John Deere now. Boy, you guys are seeing a side of me I don't think you've ever seen. We're having fun though, even though it might not seem like it. That's sad that that's not working. All right, I want the olives. I want the olives. We're gonna skip some more time. So it did dawn on me that I could just skip the time in here and I didn't have to actually play each month, and it's not really gonna hurt anything. Oh, okay, are they almost out of food over here? No, they're fine. Should be almost out of water here. No, they're fine too. So let's move these over. So we need to get some money. Leasing up yeah, it's ready again. It's ready again. All right, let's do this. All right, 15,000 bucks. We need to get, I'm hoping 4,000. It's not gonna happen, but I was hoping for 4,000 olives. A little over 300 on this. That's not bad, not terrible, not great. Just like the turning radius, not terrible, not great. We do have some cheese produced, so we'll be moving that over soon. And I'm hoping this gets us to where we get some olive oil produced finally. We need at least 2,000. Yeah, this building's in the way, guys. That was a dumb mistake, so this is gonna take a little bit longer, but let's drop off. Let's knock that out of the way. Okay, should be this. I can't tell. Fertilized, ready to harvest, ready to harvest. Okay. Ah, we might get to 2,000. We might not. Well, with 3 rows to go, we need 500 more liters to guarantee us the pallet over there. I think this pretty much guarantees us one, but not gonna quite get close to creating 2 pallets. Let's go ahead and move the cheese over. We can call that done. Still gotta produce things, and we have to produce a pallet. It's not like we can just turn on it and say we're done. We need a pallet of each pizza type. Going here, so we're not gonna get to 4,000 or like 3,500 like I was hoping, but we will get enough to get 1 pallet. And our total is gonna be about 2,300 liters. All right, let's shut that off. Let's go ahead and head over here and get this dropped off. And while that's tipping, we'll go activate it again. We have plenty of tomatoes to move over. And olive oil active. And that should get us enough. Where's the pizza sell everything thing? Oh, little farm shop, my favorite mod. Donuts, bio, apple, premium. I know I saw it. Firewood, maple syrup, pizza production right here. Okay, so we're gonna put that right there. So now we can look at prices. Yeah, 7,000 for the egg pizza, and that's the one I want to prioritize, though the margarita is pretty pricey too. Okay, so this is what we're waiting for now. We're just gonna crank up the time. Hope to see a pallet here soon. Too bad it is a 2-to-1 ratio, otherwise we would have a lot more. So we're sneaking up on it. We're sneaking up on it here. 50 liters to go to be produced, and I am gonna slow down time after we get it. Oops, that was too much. Don't you dare tell me. Please. Oh, it's still on distributing. Whew. Please spawn. Please, 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 pretty please. Thank you. Okay, well, you're going over to the pizza production right now. And I think we can activate. We could have activated the cheese ones, but we can activate some pizza types now. We got all the ingredients. Dun, dun, dun. All right, for the initial phase, I want to do this 1 pizza type at a time. Let's start with the olive oil ones. So let's activate this, and we're going to do the same, and we're going to hope that the pallets are like 1,000. So let's speed up time and do the same thing we just did with the olive oil. And I'm keeping my eyes on that olive oil number, making sure it's not moving down too fast. We might want to move some tomatoes over, though. We'll see pretty quick. Okay, so they're 2,000 liters each. We spawned this one just to see, so we're going to come in here, delete object, and we are going to delete that. That's not ours. So we're at, okay, I'm going to grab some tomatoes, bring them over, but I am going to get the time going a little bit quicker again. We're getting close. Deactivate that. The other one that needed oil was the potato pizza, right? Oh, the other 3 do. We're looking okay, though. Let's go ahead and activate the potato pizza. We're going to let that one start going, but this one is our first display item for our challenge, and I don't know if they're going to have a different logo on them. I've never used this production before, which is insane because I love pizza, but there's our margarita pizza, and speed up time. Let's see if we can get our potato pizza and slow down time. Our potato pizza is done. Grab that. We'll move this over here for the display. So that's 2 out of 4. And they do look the same. Okay. Deactivate. Marinara. Activate. Should be good. And might as well activate the egg. I'm going to grab some cheese while that's all going. I'm not using the accelerated time or whatever they call it on here, the extra time scales. Not enough. Oh, for chicken pallets. Let's move those, because those eggs are going to be important here in a minute. I'm coming. I thought we did move some of these, but we did not. So that's some good money right there. All right, so let's see what's going on with the pizzas. We're in June. We'll do a time check here once we get all 4 of these, and then we'll focus on getting out of debt. But getting a phase done here, it's going to be pretty awesome. So what's missing? Let's slow down time. What is it saying? Oh, tomatoes. Okay, let's move some tomatoes. We got plenty. This is where a trailer would be beneficial. Even super strengths. Not good enough here. Olive oil's holding on strong. So yeah, we just needed one of those. And we're getting close. Getting close to our other 2 here. Should have enough tomatoes and every other ingredient at this point. Getting ready to slow down time here once that egg pizza clicks over. There's the marinara. Let's get that moved. Whoa, these ones are not going to get sold. So they're for our display only. I do want to deactivate that for now. And kick up time. And at 6 hours and 34 seconds is where we have hit phase 1. So what I want to do next, I want to move all the tomatoes over. Or are we going to run out of cheese first? Yeah, I'm going to move the rest of the tomatoes over. And I'm going to leave the egg pizza going because we're going to sell those moving forward. And I might do the marinara ones as well to use the rest of the olive oil. So we got $150,000 we need to find. And here's the first thing we can sell. We can plop it over there and see the money go up a little bit. Oh, we can pay off some repay. So each one of those is going to be $15,000. Okay, I think we just bust through as much of this time as we can. Flour's getting low, tomatoes are good. Let's grab some flour real quick and let that keep going. Are we out of eggs? Okay, next thing to move. Slow down time, no point in doing that. But I do think I am gonna get this tractor and the front loader because there's a lot of stuff to move and it's nighttime. This isn't silly at all, is it? Seems completely legit to me. Completely legit. We need more cheese, so we're gonna take some milk over. We got the production slowed down a little bit for now. We're at time 6, but at this point, man, I'm hoping, can we pull this off in 20 minutes? Do us less than 7 hours? Did we shut that production off? Cheese is still on. Tomatoes have plenty of water still. Everything else is looking okay for now. And yeah, get some more cheese produced here. And we did get 2 tanks out of the milk thing. Out of the milk cows. There's a little bit left over there, but I don't think it would be worth going and getting. So we'll return that now and go ahead and get back to time going fast. Can I activate? Oh, okay. All right, we got a pizza to sell. Let's go over here. See how close we are to the debt after this one. Another 15,000 to knock off the debt. We're down to 125 to go. This next pizza is the big dollar amount. It might be close to 18 grand. We got another egg pizza on the way. Eggs are looking okay right now. Tomatoes, cheese. We'll need a little bit more flour after this one spawns. I'll do that next. Okay. the margarita pizza for sale right now. Look at that money go up. This is perfect. Get above that 15. All right, so we should be at repay 110. And the beauty of using mods, I'm going to purchase a sell anything place right by the flour mill. Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay. Guess we'll sell another pizza first, another egg pizza, and we'll come over here and do that. Do that now. Production sell point, sell everything right there. I'm gonna grab a few of these and see how good they're doing money-wise. Ugh, they're heavy. Oh, we're about to have a day, so let's repay what we can. Oh, we almost beat it. We do have some more hidden. What did you just get stuck? You got stuck in the ground? Oh, good. Well, that's lost revenue. All right, let's check on the pizzas. I don't think we're gonna beat that 7-hour mark now. There's one there, nothing missing yet, but we do need some more flour. Drop that there. Did I just mess up? Where did all our extra flour go? There was supposed to be more. Okay, we're out of flour. All right, let's slow down time. I think we know what to do though. This is what we knew was gonna be the next phase, was figuring out how to get out of debt. Sold most of the goods that we had. We're just not close enough to just sell some more things. We're at 85,000 though, and I do think that $85,000 worth of flour isn't as good as $85,000 worth of pizza. Or it'll be quicker to just generate the pizza, I think. So we'll get this harvested, get more flour created, but pretty quickly I'll want to, oh, maybe we do, oh, because the other one. I'm gonna do a little bit here and then I'm gonna set up course play on the other field because I think that would be wiser to put on a worker and I could just run the carts and go pick up what we need. But let's see if we can get this. You know what? This isn't that big of a field. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna at least do a hopper full. All right, I think that's where I'm gonna stop and drop off at the flour mill. Avoid the sell everything location though. And then also, I think I'm gonna get the forks over here and try to get that one flour out of there. So let's go to the production. And so we don't we don't lose money, we'll do that. And we will activate that. Oh, they're storing. Oh, we are saved. We are kind of saved. Come on. All right, let's go ahead and put these over there. We can get those activated again. All right, let's see how far the little bit of oil that we have, or flour that we have, will get us. Tomatoes are gonna be the slow thing now. Another pizza, and 70,000 to go. Another pizza, repay. We're down to 55,000 left. I think we got this, guys. How are we looking at time-wise? We got 8 minutes. Can we do it? Tomatoes. Eggs are good. Flour. Let's get a little more flour. And drop that flour off. All right, I have an idea. Before we hit midnight, excuse me, before we hit midnight and have more interest, let's try to get this another 5,000 of that paid off. Oh, it's just short. That might not be worth it. I think it will be though. Okay, so now we can go repay another 5,000. We're down to $50,000 that we need to make. Let's get the time rolling. Plus whatever we lose here overnight. And we should be close for 2 more pizzas, and we have enough of all the goods for that. And I think we're gonna need just 1 more set of pizzas after that. So flour might run out before that. We might need to move 1 more, but I wanna see. All right, this one, actually, let's slow down time if we can catch it. I did, okay. So we'll get that, and we'll get even more of the debt paid off before the interest kicks in again. Not quite 15. And this one's not gonna make it. So we'll go ahead and get that other 10 paid off. We're gonna be down $40,000 to go. Flour, we need flour. Ooh, more money to be made. Didn't even see, what is this, an egg pizza? And then the debt was 30, 25. Do we have more cheese? We do. And I think we need more potatoes, or tomatoes, but I don't think we're gonna have the tomatoes. It does use a little more flour than I thought it was gonna use, which is kind of refreshing, to be honest. There. Not gonna make that 7-hour mark. I'm running around as fast as I can. Yeah, we're gonna run low on tomatoes, but this next pallet of tomatoes should put us over the edge. So slow. All right, there's our tomatoes, and we got lots of cheese. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna drop this off. That'll get going again. And after these 2 pizzas, I'm gonna just slow down time, and we're gonna sell a bunch of eggs because we got enough. All right, we got this here. We'll drop that off, and then I just need this one to spawn. Hopefully that'll be before midnight, and it's gonna. There it is, a slow down time. And this is gonna do it. This just has to be above $25,000. Let's go in here. into the money, repay, and we have $4,000. Let's look at the clock. 6 hours, 58 minutes. 6 hours and 58 minutes, so we completed the pizza factory speed run. Oh man, I'm tempted to do it again and see if we can do it in like 4 hours. But if you do this challenge, let me know what your time was. Ours was 6:58. It was a little chaotic. If we do this again in any other series, or we will do this again in FS25 with different productions, it won't be as cheaty. We'll definitely make sure that we use, you know, standard rules. We won't have super strength and all that, so it's going to be a lot longer of a challenge and a lot different, you know, editing style. We're gonna have to cut a lot out to get one video, but my plan for this is to have these type of videos that are start to finish in one episode for you guys. I'm Socks Way Up. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on the next one.